Public notice records filed in Maryland Superior Court. 2024 Sept 11/1446. Moorish American Consular Court. Maryland Territory, Court. Clerk. 055 Noble Drew Alley Eternal 1928 Vast Estate Trust for All Moors American Samoa Heirs Our Authority on Continental Americas. On Earth Consul Record Number 000000120 Maryland Territory filed stamped copy written in red and blue ink. Maryland Territory Ancient Muuri Land, BYRON CALVIN RODGERS BYRON Zahar Bay Ancient Al-Moroccan Empire Moorish Empire Foundation Document Moorish American National Sovereign Authority in North America Maryland Territory Empire State of Morocco, United States for America, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Societas Republici Al-Moricanos, Moorish Divine and National Movement of the Earth Northwest Amaxime, Northwest Africa, North America, the North Gate all adjoining islands, Temple of the Moon and Sun, the true and de jure natural peoples, heirs of the land, ISLAM. Empire State of Morocco. Universal Sovereigne Original Indigenous Natural Divine Ritquo Warrantum Mandamus Restitutio. Statement for Document 10105905. 1099 Actuation and all other 1099 ACCTIONES in the favor of all Moors Book 521 page 579. Augusta 1, 1928 at 2:52 p.m. 2 p.m. Always and stand and remain standing into perpetuity. This is a sovereignly living ancient Article 3 Moorish American Al-Moroccan court action. We are the sovereignly living justice in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in proprio solo, and in proprio heredis. All Moors are the original indigenous sovereignans and Al-Moroccan Moorish American ascendants of the Greek Pharaohs of Kemet and of the and Moabites, Shemites and Canaanites. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our credit and our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original indigenous natural divinans and Empire State of Morocco and the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Universal Moorish American Consulate and the Article 3 Moorish American Consular Court. We are peace. We are one nation, one state, one empire and one God. We hereby exercise all sovereignty rights at this time and at all points in time nunc pro tunc. Whereas the original indigenous sovereignty ancient Al-Moroccan Moors who are the and Empire State are the trust corpus for the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali 1928 Vast Estate Express. Trust. Whereas all living Moors are the fiduciaries, trustees, executors, claimants, heirs, and beneficiaries for all trust land, all trust natural resources, all trust property and all trust commerce. Whereas we are the divine trustees for the affairs for the living trust for the eternal Prophet Noble Drew Ali and all eternal sovereigns. Solution 1099 Actuation Exhibit A, Affirmation for Fiduciary OFFI Sirs. Solution 1099 Actuation Exhibit B, 1099 Actuation Affidavit. Solution 1099 Actuation Exhibit C, Moorish Science Temple of America 10105905 Record, Book 521 page 579. Solution 1099 Actuation Exhibit D. Exhibit A. Illinois. Cook County. SS. We the people who are the sovereign Empire State of Morocco, the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulate, and the Article 3 Moorish American Consular Court and who are the Cook County Recorders for deeds do lawfully and honorably affirm that at a congressional meeting by OV and for the sovereigns for the de jure Moorish Science Temple OV America convened at all territories to include Chicago, Illinois at the county for Cook and the NC territory of Illinois on this 28th day of April, Anno Domini 1443, for this purpose, the people have elected all Moors to be consuls, justices, empresses and emperors, sheikhesses and sheiks according to the rules and usages of the Universal de jure Moorish Science Temple of America. The said Moorish Science Temple of America deriving her power and authority from the sovereign original indigenous Moorish American people for saint, said sovereigns do include the Holy Quran of the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, to proclaim and disciple all nations and extend the erudition and truth of the Greek God Allah et America, to anointe, appoint and consecrate the missionaries in honor of the Prophet and to continue the eternal activation of the law at America. The Moorish Science Temple of America affirms as her living corporate, Corpus Sanctam, Appellationi, Moorish Science Temple OV. America. At said meeting, this sovereignty living justice, Pauline Denise Lawhorn Emmanuel Ritchie did preside as one. OV many Moorish officers. Scripted and affirmed this day why the stamp and seal OV the sovereignty. Government and consulate and witnessed by a Greek cloud OV witnesses who are custodians in the office of constitutionally inferior courts. 2 Corinthian A 13:1 in the mouth OV 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Isaiah 33:22 For the Lord is our judge, the Lord is our lawgiver, the Lord is our king, it is he who will save us. Exhibit B. Meets and bounds OV the estate. All land, all natural resources and all commerce. All land, all natural resources and all commerce at all latitudes above, all middle latitudes, all latitudes below earth in perfect alignment wide and including all longitudes above. All middle longitudes and all longitudes below to include latitudes and longitudes 3 degrees northeast OV present day Mogadishu and 22 degrees north latitude at Yemen, Moab. 5 degrees west OV Sabia, 12 degrees east latitude OV the Kingdom at Aksum to 42 degrees east longitude 2,982 miles longitude. And South Africa 12 degrees east longitude, southwest OV Moab at Luanda, and Angola. Just below the Iongo, across the Great Atlantis, even unto the present north, farthest west, top OV America 72 degrees north latitude plus 4,940 miles. 150 degrees west longitude plus 21 miles, above the equator from Moab plus 3,160 miles plus and Central or Mesoamerica including Mexico and the Atlantis Islands at 19 degrees north latitude plus 330 miles, 122 degrees west longitude plus 74 miles near to the equator from Moab plus 9,028 miles plus South America at 52 degrees south latitude plus 3,640 miles. 78 degrees southwest longitude plus 41 miles below the equator from Moab, for a geological span OV over 15,376 miles, equivalent to 236,421,376 square miles. More than 3/4 OV Earth specifically wide the original Universal Sovereignty Primary Secured Party OV Interest and Habitation being the Living Moorish Science Temple OV. America who are part and park LOV the entire vast estate which is all earth, Gaia, Midgard. Exhibit C. We the people who are the sovereignty empire state OV Morocco, the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulate. And the Article 3 Moorish American Consular Court do lawfully and honorably affirm that all Moors who are the ancient empire state OV Morocco. The de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulate and the Moorish American Consular Court are hereby appointed fiduciaries. Trustees and officers by vote affirmation OV we the people, wide powers and duties and authority for the Moorish Science Temple OV America. A body politic and an ecclesiastical government according to the usages and customs, rules, regulations, articles for association, all constitutions as created by this government, bylaws, canons and all others. This lawful quo warranto mandamus restitutio writ is in alignment with the supreme law for the land and the law concerning corporations, living corpus sanctams, section A's 46A, 46B, 46C, 46D, 46E, 46F, 46G, 46H, 46I, and all others in the favor of all Moors. The law concerning corporations was affirmed April 18, 1872. Heretofore, and for the purposes of this document and court acctione, a record Moor is one who has placed their proclamation of nationality on the public record. For addition all do procse, a record Moor is also a Moor who has notified the custodian in the office of the Cook County Recorder for Deeds at Chicago, Illinois Territory by Empire State or Moorish Government affidavit of her or his nationality. The affirmed document filing number for each and all nationality documents received at said office shall be 10105905 and the receiving date shall be Augusta 1, 1928 at 2:52 p.m. nunc pro tunc and is hereby recorded as part and park LOV this 10105905 document at book 521 page 579. All documents are filed and recorded by the Universal and original indigenous Article 3 Moorish American Consular Court and placed on the public record. In addition, the tax not obligated number shall be A2222141A1 truth for the entire Empire State. All recorded Moors have full right to all titles, status, claim, entitlements and interest to, for and in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Whereas the District for Columbia and the Congress for the United States in alignment with the United States Code Title 28, Section 3002. Subsection 15 is subject to the Moorish Empire State, which includes all Moorish states, nations, governments and tribes. Whereas all titles of nobility, appellation L, Bey, De, Al, and Ali shall be recognized by all law to include international law. Whereas the flag for the Moorish Science Temple is and shall remain the red canopy and the green five-pointed star. The mother of all flags and living evidence and proclamation of are natural assent to this land, the Moroccan Empire. Whereas the Ministry for Moorish Affairs shall collaborate with other applicable Moorish ministries to oversee the operations for all ministries currently listed in this document, as well as those that may be established, dissolved, or amended in the future. All Moors whose offices are appropriated as ambassadors within the Ministry for Moorish Affairs shall competently deal directly with the central governments of foreign nations and societies. Appropriated offices shall provide consular credentials with statements journaling all actions sanctioned to operate by the authority of the following ministries within 15 business days of a request by a liaison or ambassador appropriated by a foreign government. Business days do not include Fridays, as this day is appropriated as a holy day within the Moorish Science Temple of America. Dealings with the naturalized citizen subjects of the United States for America are by Article 3 Moorish American Consular Actione writ and / or affidavit as outlined in the treaty. For Peace and Friendship 1786 and 1836. 1 Vital Statistics Ministry. 2 Nationality and Birthright Ministry. 3 Commerce and Merchanty Ministry. 4 Law and Justice, Peacekeeping Ministry. 5 Moorish Hospitality and Healing Ministry. 6 Consular Affairs Ministry. 7 Moorish Erudition Ministry. 8 Private Services Ministry. 9 International Affairs Ministry. 10 Media and Arts Ministry. 11 All ministries in the favor of the people. Whereas this document 10105905, also known as the Vast Estate for Noble Drew Ali, will serve as the instrument by which the Moorish Science Temple of America shall issue credit and discharge debt for record Moors. Throughout the Vast Estate Trust, which is all lands, air, space and sea at earth to include North, South, and Central America, and all adjoining islands. Whereas all record Moors do hereby exercise sovereignty right to freely lawfully travel in the jurisdiction of their and ancestral inherited estate, that is all air, land, space and sea, and at all commerce. Whereas all record Moors do hereby exercise the right to lawfully bear arms. Whereas all record Moors who are occupying penal holding facilities are Moorish American consular officers and have the authority to peacefully secure their freedom from such facilities or navigate actions with the assistance of a Moorish American consul. Whereas if any Moor consents to a judicial proceeding regarding the supreme law for the land or a statutory conflict, Article 3 courts shall be the venue at all times. Article 3 jurisdiction is within the bloodline and birthright and does travel wherever Moors travel nunc pro tunc. No Moor shall be held without his or her consent. Exhibit D. Whereas the 1099 Actuation Affidavit recorded on August 1, 1928 at 2:52 p.m. by Noble Drew Ali, 2024 September 11th, Library of Congress record number 958907105270217954593. Cook County Recorder for Deeds, is document number A10105905, book 521. Page 579 shall serve as a written affirmation affidavit stating our sovereignty. State authority by which the Moorish Science Temple of America shall conduct her business. On August 1, 1928, the said document was stamped, affirmed and received by signature of Custodian A. Jasanowski, Salomes and Custodian A. Counsel, Roberta W. Y. The affirmation by the custodians in the office of the Crown. Whereas an affirmation affidavit of authority is an instrument whose source is a sovereignty who shall issue grants to the whole nation and to a part and parcel of the nation to enlarge and to further the and empire state. Whereas we are a jural government, people, state, and nation nunc pro to which states that this government is the law and is the root of all law for the recognition and protection of rights, now for then. Whereas we hereby execute at our will to include juris summi imperii which is right of sovereignty and supreme dominione and in jura regia which is royal rights, nunc pro tunc. Whereas we hereby invoke sovereignly at our will to include juris sanguinis nolo juris civili drimi possunt nunc pro tunc. This is our statement that the right of blood and kindred cannot be destroyed by any civil law. Whereas the divine constitution and bylaws alone with the articles for associationing The Articles for Confederation and the Constitution for the United States for America are the building blocks for the body politic of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Whereas the books, 101 Questionnaires for Moorish Children, the Holy Quran for the Moorish Holy Temple of Science as divinely prepared by the noble Prophet Drew Ali. The Adept Chamber books and the Moorish Science Temple Divine Constitution and Bylaws are the literary foundations for the ecclesiastical body of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Whereas the Supreme Consuls and the Grande Body shall legislate law regarding the Moorish Science Temple of America. These laws will be communicated to all custodians and foreign bodies to ensure that the law is honored by way of the public record. Whereas the Supreme Consuls and the Grande Body for the Moorish Science Temple of America does hereby convene and affirm that the statement is the law for the Moorish Science Temple of America. Whereas all record Moors shall exercise original consular jurisdiction in all matters including nationality, title, status, claim, right, interest, and in governing civil matters, criminal matters, commercial matters, or otherwise involving a Moor and a citizen subject. Furthermore, the origination of Empire State sovereignty living birth affidavits is universal law which demonstrates that all Moors are birthed, domiciled and travel at our land jurisdiction of origin, the ancient Empire State of Morocco. Whereas all United States corporation company corporations and instrumentalities are excluded from the ecclesiastical body of the Moorish Science Temple of America. This sovereignty justice stands and is the law for we are the people nunc pro tunc. Islam and Islamism. Notification green receipts attached nunc pro tunc is the law and is active worldwide. All sovereignty original indigenous ancient Dipni Moorish American autographs affirming this and all sovereignty original indigenous ancient Empire State of Morocco and the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government documents are on the public record at America, ancient Morocco, Northwest Amaxim, Northwest Africa, the North Gate, Turtle Island, Gaia, Midgardi, Earth. Chronos time immemorial into perpetuity. Ego sum. BYRON CALVIN RODGERS Justice Vizier Ministar in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris in proprio solo in proprio heredis. We have witnessed, affirmed, agreed and accepted our authority on earth. Empire State of Morocco, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Moorish American Consulate, we have witnessed, affirmed, agreed and accepted our authority on earth. Empire State of America convened at all territories to include Chicago, Illinois. America convened at all. We have witnessed, affirmed, agreed and accepted our authority on earth. No ties to agent is no ties to principle. No ties to principle is no ties to agent. Empire State of Morocco, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Moorish American Consulate. Care of 613 East Chase Street, Baltimore, Maryland. Reservation. Rogers Province, Maryland. Territory, Ancient Muuri Land Territory Universal Natural Area Code 8 LGD 4 TPJHCKB Latitude Longitude 39.30254005, 76.60791181. Shalom. Islam.